it's your girl Jay, and welcome to Weekly Roundup, a show where I talk about the hottest topics in K-pop for today. So this week, SM Entertainment introduced the newest unit of their NCT project, NCT Dream. The new unit includes 7 members: young rap god Mark, Renjun, Jano, Haechan, Jaemin, Chenlei, and Jisung, ranging from ages 14 to 17. As you can see in the teaser, this group will have a more cuter and youthful theme than what we've seen in previous NCT units. The group is set to make their debut on August 24th with their song Chewing Gum and perform their first live stage on August 25th on Mnet Countdown. Now, they've already released their teasers and it is giving me ice cream cake tease. Like, I don't know if it's because of the circle or whatever, but ice cream cake is a bop, as you guys know. So I'm already interested. Now, while there are a lot of people who are excited for this new unit, there are a lot of people that are concerned that this unit is too young to debut. The whole situation actually is very reminiscent to what happened to GP Basic back in the day. For those of you who don't know, GP Basic is a girl group that debuted back in 2010 and got into a lot of controversy due to their average age being 13.6. They was babies. The youngest member, Janie, in fact, was so young that she wasn't even allowed to perform on music shows with them due to age restrictions. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, this Janie is the same Janie that's currently competing in Unpretty Rap Star Season 3. I do get wary when idols debut so young because we already know the harsh diets that they go through, the overworking hours they have to put in, and that's even worse when you're younger because you're still like growing up, and any health detriments that may be brought on by these really excessive schedules can really impact the way you develop and just like your life in a whole. At the same time, I feel bad being like, don't debut these people because they're just trying to reach their dreams. I don't know for these specific SM rookies, but I know that they take rookies really young now, so they maybe have been training, even if they are just 14, they may be training for a long time, and everyone just wants to eventually get out there. So I don't want to deny them their dream. I just really hope that SM takes into consideration that they are really young, so you really shouldn't and you can't be putting them through those like rigorous types of schedules and things like that. Now, another thing I wanted to point out is the fact that they're debuting so young makes things really interesting for their Sunbae group, Red Velvet. Let me tell you why. So back in 2014, Red Velvet debuted with 4 members. However, days before they made their comeback with Ice Cream Cake, SM suddenly announced that they'd be adding a 5th member, Yeri. Now, crazy theories started circulating as to why Yeri was added so late, but the conclusion that everyone basically came to was since at the time of Red Velvet's debut in August of 2014, Yeri was only 15, SM held off on debuting Yeri due to an age restriction law that was passed in 2014 that basically limited the number of hours an idol or entertainer under the age of 15 or 15 could work. In fact, Yeri had just turned 16 on March 5th of 2015, days before she was announced to be added to the group. But if that's the case, why was SM so cautious when adding Yeri to the group, but has no qualms about debuting a subunit that would be affected by these same restrictions? Anyway, good luck to NCT Dream, and y'all make me feel like a grandma. Moving on. So it looks like Got7 is making a comeback. Don't sue me, JYP. So fans were first tipped off that something was up when member Bam Bam uploaded a picture to his Instagram with the date 2016-09. This suspicion was basically confirmed by a video that's going around of a trailer for what is probably going to be their next comeback. The video includes scenes from their Fly music video and ends with the words "Flight Log Turbulence." So it seems like they're doing some kind of serious thing here, because as many of you know, their last album was called Flight Log Departure, so it seems like this is like a volume 2 or a chapter 2. So I'm just really excited because Fly was one of my favorite Got7 songs, from the songs to the choreo to the styling. I loved everything about it. So the fact that this is about to be some kind of trilogy or saga or something of the sort, I'm just like totally lit, because I'm always here for something with a story. I love story. I love when a lot of thought is put into a music video or sequences of comebacks. So I'm just waiting for the official announcement. JYP, you have my coins. You have them. They're waiting for you. They're waiting. they're here. Last but not least, we have some Rania news, y'all. So for those who don't know, Rania is a group that was formed back in 2011 and just debuted with this like iconic bop that song of the century, in my opinion, slayed everything your faves ever released, Dr. Feelgood. But they specifically gained a lot of buzz last year with the addition of member Alex, making her the first fully African-American K-pop idol. Now since then, things have been kind of rocky for them. After coming back with Demonstrate and supposedly supposed to make another comeback after that, it's kind of been continuously delayed. And then in May of 2016, it was announced that the last of the original members, D, TA, and Shia, would be leaving the group. They actually then re-signed to a different label and are getting ready to debut in a new group. Now they actually ended up adding new members to Rania, Jian, and Crystal. But what recently has kind of shook up the K-pop world is the announcement that Alex is not only now the first African-American K-pop idol, but she's the first African-American K-pop leader. Both on her Instagram and her Twitter, Alex confirmed that she would be the new leader of Rania. Now I found this kind of interesting because how are you gonna have a leader that can't speak Korean? She's talked about learning, and she clearly is learning, but based on her Periscope, she's still at a basic level. And this, of course, is kind of concerning because, as you guys know, leaders are often responsible for communication between the group and the company, responsible for making speeches during award shows and press conferences. So it's kind of like, how is she gonna be the leader when she's gonna have trouble communicating? So this has resulted in many people thinking that this is another gimmick that they can use as a headline next time they do make a comeback. Now, for me, I feel like it does seem mad gimmicky, but at the same time, there's the chance that the other girls voted her to be leader. I mean, we don't really know the interworkings, but of course, guys, that's my opinion, and as always, I want to know yours. Do you think DR Music knows what they're doing, or do you think it's another messy situation? Are you excited for Got7's comeback, and who is your favorite member? Y'all gotta know about my holy trinity, Junior, JB, and Mark. And last but not least, what do you think about NCT Dream? Are you excited? Do you think they're way too young to debut? Let me know down below. And as always, guys, if you liked the video, make sure to like the video. If you love the video, make sure to share the video. That's it for today, and see you next time on Weekly Wrap Up. Bye!